It's funny to me now, when I was trying to think of an organization to research, I was getting pretty nervous and really on edge about coming in and talking. But as soon as I found one I actually wanted to research and started researching it, I really couldn't wait to get in here and tell you guys about it. Hello, my name is Drake Lovelady, and I am a whistleblower. So I'm just going to assume none of you guys know what that means, so I'll start with this. Each of us in this room, at some point or another, have read a book or taken a class that covers World War II and its atrocities. But who in here can tell me what the deadliest war has been in the world since 1945? Anyone? Any guesses? What?
The Vietnam War?
No, not in terms of casualties. It's actually the war in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which most people don't know. In fact, according to aid groups, it has claimed 6 million lives in the past decade alone. So, why am I telling you this? And how does falling whistles play into this? Well, by the end of this presentation, you will know exactly what falling whistles is, how it began, and its history up to the present, and how you can help. Because absolutely anybody can help if they just have the awareness. So, Falling Whistles is a nonprofit organization that is commerce-based at its business core, which means that instead of relying solely on donations to fuel their goals, what they do is they have products that they sell in order to gain revenue and try to accomplish their goals. So their goal overall is to assist in the rehabilitation process of children affected by the war in the Congo through education, art, and medical treatment, among other things. And basically, they really just want to raise awareness because, like most of you in here, pretty much everybody didn't know that it was the biggest war since 1945. So I'm going to show a little video just so you kind of get a grasp for what I'm talking about. So what we saw from the video is that a young traveler by the name of Sean Carasso journeyed to the Democratic Republic of the Congo in 2008 just to really gain a grasp of a war he absolutely knew nothing about. So while he was there, he met up with a group of 5 child soldiers, all boys, who told him of small children who were put in the enemy lines at the front with only a whistle because they were too small to hold guns. So basically, they were there as a distraction and left up for slaughter. Fueled by this, he went home and tearfully wrote a journal entitled Falling Whistles Journal, a single story of a single day. Originally, it was only forwarded to 80 of his closest friends and family, but from then on, it got forwarded and forwarded until eventually it gained global recognition. Sean very desperately wanted a way to spread the word and needed some sort of symbol, some sort of recognizable thing he could have, but he couldn't think of it. And that's when his friend gave him a unique gift, a whistle. This whistle sparked interest around wherever he went. It hung around his neck and everybody would always ask him what it was about. And they soon realized that this could be their weapon, this could be their voice. So him and his friends began selling whistles out of their pockets, just as an everyday thing, something they could do to pass the time, to try and raise money. They would ask whoever they met to be a whistleblower for the peace, to buy a whistle and stage their protest for the war going on in the Congo. A young man, David, inspired by Sean's actions, actually hitchhiked from Austin all the way to New York City, along the way trying to spread the message as much as possible. And what he would always say is that we don't have all the answers, but we won't be quiet while millions lose their lives. Flying Whistles today. It has expanded to 100,000 whistleblowers worldwide, with 50,000 whistles sold in 200 retailers across the globe. It's experienced unprecedented results. Most recently, 2 special envoys from the US and the UN were mandated to end the war. What you can do, it's really simple. If you buy a whistle, you become a whistleblower for peace. And what that does is 100% of the proceeds go to aiding the war. And they're really stylish also. If nothing else, what you need to do is spread awareness, because the quicker the awareness is spread, the faster the war will end. So in conclusion, you now know exactly what Flying Whistles is, what its overall goal is, and what they're doing to try and accomplish that. You now know how it began and a little bit of its history leading up to the present, and you know exactly what your buying of a whistle will do to help the cause. And I'm going to end you with this quote before I take questions. History tells us that all great shifts have small beginnings. Peace in Congo, or peace anywhere for that matter, will not come in a single dramatic leap. It will come as an accumulation of millions of steps, day by day, progressing away from oppression and towards liberty. Run with us.